Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Today I'm going to be showing you how the best way to make money, the fastest and easiest way. So first things first, you're going to come over to this race, and if you do not have this race unlocked, what you need to do is go to these road racing series, which are the blue ones, and just level up until you unlock this race. And once you have it unlocked, you need to fast travel or drive over to it, whatever you need to do. And then also, if it's a seasonal championship, when you click into this, it's going to be a little bit different. But what you need to do, if it's a seasonal championship, you're going to need to hit Y on your controller, and that's going to switch you over to this menu. Once you get to this menu, you're going to go to create a route. You can pick whatever your car, you're just creating a route right now. I would suggest actually picking a fast car to make this as short as possible. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow the route that I drive exactly. You can place checkpoints if you want to. I am only going to put one checkpoint just so it is when I have to race through the race to upload it, I don't have to drive through the whole thing. So I'm just going to put one checkpoint right there, which you press the action button. Like, once you get into this, all the controls will be at the bottom of your screen. And I'll just make it as wide as possible, just so, wide, like pretty dang wide, so you never miss a checkpoint on accident. So we're going to confirm that. And then we're just going to keep driving straight down this highway on the right side. Okay, so we kept going straight down this highway, and this is the first place where we actually have to do something. So you actually want to slow down. Now stay pretty dang slow around here, and while you're doing the race, you're just going to come through down the highway and go right through the middle of that roundabout. But the reason you're driving around is so the AI slow down, and you're going faster than pretty much. So that is so you can turn the AI up to unbeatable and make the most amount of credits as possible. And then we're just going to keep continuing down this highway, and the last roundabout is right here. So this is where we're actually going to go around this one. We're going to drive around this one, and when you're doing the race, you actually have to drive around this. I learned that the hard way. If you get to like right over here, like you get down to here and you just like flip around, you don't go around there. If you set the route around there, you go down to the finish line and it doesn't count as a lap. So learn that the hard way. You gotta go around there if you drive around there, or if you don't want to go around it, you can just get to the end of the highway and turn around without going around there, roundabout, whatever you want to do. But also the same thing, once you get back to this roundabout, go around. This will slow down the AI. You can just come full speed through here and drive through the middle. Just make sure you don't hit that thing in the middle. And then we're just going to drive all the way back. Okay, so once you get back to this roundabout, which is just at the beginning of the race, if you want it to be a lap race, you're going to continue on. But if you want to finish the race and you don't want it to be a lap race, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the route options and you're going to place a finish line. But most likely you do not want to place the finish line. You want to be able to do laps of this to make the most amount of money. So what you're going to do is you're going to come around this roundabout, and right here in between these two trees, you're going to break through there and come around here into this field over here. And then once we come over here, we're going to turn around right here, and there you're done. So yeah, that is going to be the race. And then to test, and then you have to test it. To test it, we are not going to have to drive through the whole thing again. As long as you only set one checkpoint here at the beginning, you only have to go to that checkpoint, and then you can just turn around and go to the finish line. So we hit that checkpoint, just keep going around the roundabout. Yeah, we're going to keep going that way, but that's the only checkpoint. We can just come over here and go to the finish line, so then we can actually complete this race. And you are doing this just to so you can upload it. You have to finish the race so you can upload it. I'm not going to upload it because you can see I already have it done there. So I'm not going to upload it. But once you are done, you can come here. You can go solo. And you can go custom events. And right here is you're going to be your custom event. You're going to want to race through that like you normally would. You're not going to take any shortcuts. You're going to drive all the way around because the game counts it as how far you drive. So you can't just go to that first checkpoint and then turn around and go to the finish line. You're not going to get any money. You have to actually drive the whole thing that you drove the first time to get any good amount of money. So you're going to be getting about 29,000 per lap without VIP. With VIP, it's going to be about 45,000 per lap. And that is with these settings right here. The AI is unbeatable. You can turn in the AI unbeatable since we have those shortcuts in the race. It's not that hard to beat them. I have traction control off. You really don't need it. You can actually do automatic. Doesn't make that much of a difference. Driving along, you don't need it. You're just going in a straight line down that highway and back. Damaged tire wear, that's depending on how good you are. And rewind, also depending on how good you are and how comfortable you are with that track. So I'm going to repeat this one more time. Do not, there's that one checkpoint that we set right here, you still have to drive all the way down here and drive all the way back. You cannot just go to that checkpoint and then finish the race like we did when we were uploading it. You cannot do that. You won't get any good amount of money from it. So I'm going to show a clip of me doing 10 laps of this. For me, 10 laps, since I don't have VIP and I wasn't in a Forza Edition car, I got 300,000 exactly. But if you have a Forza Edition car and VIP, you're going to be getting 500,000 every 10 laps. And 10 laps is 30 minutes. And just to compare that to the Goliath, which is what most people would think of will give you the most amount of money, the Goliath 30 minutes would be 3 laps, and 3 laps would only give you about 180,000 on the Goliath. Maybe a bit more if you're VIP, but it's just not worth your time for the amount of money you're getting. So that is why this is the best method of getting money. So I'm going to show that clip of me finishing 10 laps. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.